Hey guys, it's Jason with Your Tech Explained, and today I've got the Blade Z Max from ZTE and Metro PCS. This big phone offers lots of bang for your buck. Keep watching to find out why it's my favorite budget level phone out right now. The Blade Z Max comes with a whopping 6-inch Full HD screen with capacitive keys. This gives you a ton of screen real estate, and for the $99 price tag, the screen looks fantastic and is plenty bright for using outdoors. The back of the phone uses a textured rubber material to make wielding this huge phone a bit easier, but what really stands out is the inclusion of a fingerprint scanner and dual camera on a phone that is this affordable. Features like these are not common to find at this price range, and neither is a USB-C port, giving the Blade Z Max a huge leg up on phones in this category. There is also a headphone jack, so no need for dongles here, and the speaker on the back gets loud and sounds clear with Dolby sound. Plus, the SIM tray also holds a micro SD card up to 128 GB, giving you plenty of storage. Now you might have noticed my Blade Z Max has a few blemishes, and that's because a 6-inch phone isn't the easiest to handle one-handed while you're also dealing with camera gear. Unfortunately, it slipped out of my hand while filming, but the good news is it sustained nearly a 3-foot fall onto asphalt, and it was tough enough to survive with only a few battle scars, meaning not only is it affordable, but it's also durable. The Blade Z Max comes running Android 7.1.1 out of the box with very few modifications, making it lightweight and keeping the aesthetics of stock Android. This is a very good thing considering it is only powered by a Snapdragon 435 and 2 GB of RAM. These aren't the fastest specs around, meaning it will take a little extra time to open apps or multitask, but this is pretty standard in this price range. Don't worry though, the Blade Z Max can still run all your games and apps, but there is no getting around it. You're gonna feel a little lag. The camera on the back is a 16 megapixel and 2 megapixel duo with an f2.0 aperture that allows you to take photos with blurry backgrounds when in portrait or bokeh modes, much like an SLR camera, as well as take photos with selective color and monochrome mode. The photos overall lacked a little in dynamic range and color saturation, but low-light images were pretty decent. There was definitely some noise, but for the price, I was impressed with how well it did in low light. One thing you'll have to remember is to hold the phone very steady because of the lack of optical image stabilization. This makes it easier to end up with blurry photos in low-light situations. The bokeh photos produced from the dual cameras weren't perfect, but they were pretty similar to what I've seen in more expensive phones. While the monochrome modes weren't my favorite, they still gave pretty good results and added more versatility to the dual camera setup. On the front, the camera uses an 8 megapixel shooter with an f2.2 aperture, featuring beauty modes for all of your selfie needs. Battery life on the Blade Z Max is very impressive. Even with a 6-inch 1080p screen, the 4080 mAh battery literally lasts for days. With moderate usage, you can go up to 4 days without putting it on the charger, and with more heavy usage, you can still see up to 2 days or more, making this a great choice if you love big screens and hate plugging in every night. When it comes to budget-friendly phones, the Blade Z Max is one of the best options out there, giving you more features than phones selling for $50 or even $100 more. Between the 6-inch Full HD screen, dual cameras, fingerprint scanner, and amazing battery life, you really can't ask for much more out of a $99 phone. This is by far my favorite budget phone, and about the only downside I can see at this price point is that it's only available on Metro PCS. However, if you're on the Metro PCS network, you're in luck because the Blade Z Max is a good phone that won't break the bank. A big thanks to the Z community for sending this out, and if you're curious about the Blade Z Max or any other ZTE phones, head over to the community using the link in the description below to find out more. And as always, thanks for watching guys, give it a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe for more.